In 2023, the U.S. Surgeon General warned of an epidemic of loneliness in this country, saying that increasing social isolation is threatening Americans' health and well-being. For some women, there's a special club that offers immediate social connection, a place where everyone knows your name, as they say. Special correspondent Megan Thompson has our report, part of her upcoming documentary on the Lois Club.
The group of special visitors clambered off their motor coach and onto waiting trolleys at the Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium. It's home to some 10,000 animals, but this group was here to see just one.
Lois is 47 years old. She's one of our 9 African elephants.
Why all the interest in an elephant named Lois? Because these women are all named Lois too.
I am Lois Hilger.
Lois Stevenson.
Lois Sedling.
My name is Lois Chang.
This is the Lois Club, and they've come to Kansas City from all over the country for their 4-day national convention. The visit to Lois the elephant was just one stop.
Hi, Lois.
Hi. The Lois Club has been around since 1979 when, as the story goes, 2 Loises in Minnesota met for lunch and thought it would be fun to do it again and invite more Loises. The Lois Club was born.
It just seems that as soon as you meet a Lois, right away you got a friend.
There are not only Lois clubs in the United States, there are Lois clubs in Canada, there are Lois clubs in Europe and New Zealand.
Meeting for lunch is still a main activity. Local clubs across the country gather every few months to nosh, gab, and sing.
Are you ready to sing?
I'd like to teach you all to sing a Lois song with me.
We do have fun, don't we?
I love the luncheon. I love us girls traveling to the luncheon together. It's just a good time.
I think that the older you get, the harder it is to meet people, much less even make friends with people. Who knew that just having the same name as somebody else and you would have an instant bond?
We are the Loises all.
One thing they bond over?
We all have had the same experiences with having our little short name totally messed up.
Well, I've been called Louis by many people.
Louise.
Luis?
Louse.
Louse?
Louse.
I have gotten a receipt with my name spelled L-O-S-E. Lose, really.
There's even a tune about it called the Lois Fight Song.
It's just 4 letters, so what's your problem? Won't you try to get it right, please?
The name is thought to be of Greek origin and means most desirable. It also appears in the Bible.
Lois is the grandmother of Timothy.
In the U.S., the name peaked in popularity in the late 1920s when more than 10,000 babies were named Lois each year. Today, it's just over 100. The Facebook group has more than 900 members, but participation in the lunches and conventions is on the decline.
I know that our Loises are aging, and if you're a Lois out there and you're seeing this, please come join us.
The Loises recruit new members wherever they can.
I talked to a gentleman from another tour, and his wife's name is Lois.
Could
I interest you in our Lois group.
What?
We're on our annual convention, and each year we pick a different location. Hope that you're with us next year.
See how excited we get when we find another Lois?
Our last Lois has arrived.
The Loises were thrilled about a new member who came to this year's convention in Kansas City, 27-year-old Lois Chang of San Francisco.
Several of them have asked if I'm coming back. A few of them have told me to bring other young Loises.
We have file folders for everything.
Amy Cantarella meticulously plans the annual conventions.
The different events that we do, where we're going.
I am a doll, a daughter of a Lois.
Cantarella and her mother, Lois Stevenson of Glen Ellen, Illinois, will often travel in advance to the location voted on by the Loises to scout hotels and transportation and make sure the activities will be accessible.
I was with the Loises out at the zoo.
This year, Cantarella had help planning from Lois Thompson, a Kansas City native and longtime fan of Lois the elephant, who, it turns out, has a special talent.
And I got to pick the colors that I wanted, so Lois got to paint this for me. And then Lois also gets a little radical, and she sprays.
For its visit, the club brought Lois a treat of watermelon, which she gobbled up whole. Lois Stevenson had the honor of inducting the elephant into the club.
We, the undersigned Loises, induct you, Lois T. Elephant, into the International Lois Club.
Welcome, we're glad you're joining our club today.
Next year, the Loises are off to Seattle and Vancouver.
Hooray!
For PBS News Weekend, I'm Megan Thompson in Kansas City, Missouri.